Hi, good morning. It's Ross Mkts from Australian Investment Research Services. Thanks for joining us. Markets over the long weekend have attempted to rally. We saw the S&P 500 get up to three-week highs last night at 1105. But again, we've seen the euro debt issues come back into play in the market, with Moody's downgrading Greece down the junk status on their long-term debt, and also their short-term primary debt has been revised down. Nothing really surprising there, but the market still came off, had a pretty good move up over our long weekend, and came back down to pretty much unchanged from where it closed on Friday, 1,089. Friday night itself was fairly interesting. US retail sales for May were worse than expected due to a big fall in building materials, which may be a function of the ending of the April housing grants that are in the US. I'll have to watch how that pans out. But this was offset by a jump in consumer confidence by the University of Michigan survey, which showed it up at a 2-year high above the 75 level. So again, the themes are still there. Market trying to get back off those recapitulation type lows that it set in late May, but finding it tough, the going tough. But the key thing is technically we've broken above some key levels: 4,500 on the SPY 200 and 85.50 on the Australian dollar. Focus is obviously whether they can maintain these gains and also move up off these levels. On the day, we have the RBA Board minutes, which are likely to show more caution again on the back of the Eurozone area. We believe that there's an overall tightening bias in play, but they're prepared to sit back for a little while and see how financial markets absorb this new shock. And from there, I think they'll look to tighten once more. Okay, so on the day, as we mentioned, Australian dollar got up to 86.62 last night, which was a monthly high. It's trading back down at 85.72. Initial support around 85.50, but there's not a lot of information out of Australia besides those minutes this morning over the next fortnight, so it's really going to be generated again by where the euro goes. Euro dollars opened this morning at 122.10, got up to 122.93. So overall, markets have, as we've been saying, been medium-term value buying. They had a good rally over the weekend, and now we're looking for them to consolidate a little bit before taking their next move. But we're going to need that continuing flow of good data we've had over the last couple of weeks from emerging markets, and also as per the Eurozone industrial production numbers last night, which are actually pretty good. We need to see how this shock, as we're hearing about the Spanish banks not being able to get funds from offshore, how that affects actual growth going forward. So thanks for your time. We'll speak tonight.